Moving to Vietnam changed my life. It did dramatically. But there's a side of it that nobody warned me about. And today, I'm gonna tell you that. From the outside, everything looks so perfect in Vietnam. So perfect that you don't even think you can encounter any problems in here. Because there's cheap life, good food, good opportunities, and good people with a very good weather and good environment. But when you actually come to live here, things are very, very different from what you ever expect them to be. The first thing that caught my attention and hit me so hard was the loneliness. You are always gonna feel lonely because hardly can you make friends outside. Being far from home to a new country with different culture altogether, making friends is that hard and very difficult. You can feel alone even in crowded places because of your race and where you're coming from. The second problem has got to do with the language. Coming all the way from an English-speaking country into a country that speaks another language makes it very hard to understand anybody.
Say what?
Vietnamese is very tough to study, and I have no idea about how to speak it either from the beginning. And nobody speaks English here. Of course, some do speak, but just few or less of the majority of the people speak English, although most of the people speak. Even buying simple things at the local market and at the supermarket or grocery shops were very difficult. The third most difficult thing that you have to figure out yourself is about the survival pressure. Here, you need to find means and ways to survive yourself. And most importantly, trying to do things your own way to get better understanding of what you're doing. And the biggest one of all is how to go about it and to survive. You have to figure things out by yourself. Even when you buy a gadget, you have to learn it by yourself. Even if it's in Vietnamese, that is why you have to use your translator to translate a lot of things to get better understanding of what you're doing. No family here, no safety net. It's all about you and how you can survive here. But here is the turning point. This is where I gain much experience. Because Vietnam forces you to do things by your own self as a foreigner. And with all these things, I came to the realization that those struggles, those stress, those tough times, those difficult situations all helped change me for the better. They made me stronger. They put in me instincts to learn and study new things. They made me find and know the realities of living in the different countries. Indeed, I gained a lot of experience by doing things all by myself. In a nutshell, all these turn out to be a good part of me. Now, looking back at all the decisions that I made, I came to a real good conclusion that Vietnam didn't just give me a new life. Rather, Vietnam created me good instincts for me to adapt. It gave me power for me to do things by my own self. It opened up my brains in order to think deeper to get better understanding of everything I do. Vietnam helped me to grow into maturity, grow into wisdom, and grow into doing things all by myself. And honestly, I wouldn't trade that for anything, because the experiences that I have now are part of my life, and I'm gonna base on that to live the rest of my life. If you love this video that I made a submission about life in Vietnam, then subscribe to my channel as I make content about Vietnam. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video coming up in few hours.